The light and love of divine healing floods into you now. Harmony and wholeness now becomes you. Restoring, recalibrating, and activating every cell within your being. You are where you came here to be. You are supported and guided by the higher angelic realms. May you continue to remember throughout all moments. Basking in gratitude for every gifted breath. Your frequency has risen. Your reality has shifted. Your external reality will now reflect this inner wisdom. Divinity has taken course.
Well, Spirit sure is playing with me tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys, how are you? How is everybody out there? Hi. Oh man. I will tell you what, this is one crazy situation we got going on here. And now I've got the wrong camera. Hold on. Wrong camera. Where is it at? What in the world is happening? Okay, just a moment. Everybody stand by. So, I don't know how that song began. I do have Apple Music and it is on my Apple Music. Um, but I've been in here playing around with the sound because I have different speakers. And apparently it just wanted to be seen. it hurt, and I was like, okay, we're just gonna go with this. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is Astrology Tarot Tuesday Night Live. I am your hostess with the mostest, taking you through this cosmic ride. I am Chanda Sparkles, intuitive evolutionary astrologer, starseed, galactic shaman, and death doula minister. How are you all on this lovely 29 degrees of Scorpio energy? That's where the sun is at right now. And of course now we're going to be dealing with this. It's been one of those days. It is Black Friday. By the way, I would not advise for anyone who's going out and about shopping. I would not advise doing that. The energy is going to be so lit. Mars will have just joined the sun in Sagittarius on Black Friday. And it's some aggressive, really aggressive energy. Yeah, I would be cautious of all of that stuff. Let's try to get it on just some good old regular, just meditation type music. It literally, the Apple Music went to the television, and that's where I normally have all of my, and of course it doesn't want to move now. That's where I always have all of my playlist going, and it just wasn't going to do it tonight, and that's okay. We're going to just go with it. See, that's the thing, is we have to be able to be very mutable. And what does that mean? That means flexible, and knowing that things are going to shift, things are going to change, and we really just got to go with it, And I thought it was pretty cool. By the way, if anybody's wondering, I can pull that up here. Let's see. That was equanimous. Equanimous. I can't ever say Equanimous. Equanimous and activation. Cellular upgrade. That is one of the most killer songs from Cellular Upgrade. That's the name of the actual artist. So thank you for that. Jumping right in. I had some of that going when I was sitting over in my 7-foot Russian pyramid before I came in here. I always like to meditate for a little while. And yeah. If you're just chiming in, we're trying to get rolling here. And say hi in the chat. Please let us know where you're coming from. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember, we are on multiple platforms. We are on Facebook, multiple groups. Thanks to the groups for letting us come in and do our thing. And then we're also on YouTube. So please come over to the YouTube. There's a lot of people in the chat, but I do see you in the Facebook there. Hi, Kelly Wood. So glad to have you here. Awesome. Yes, very cool. It has been so incredible for me. I've had some pretty amazing things happening, and there's Erin Sanchez, the moderator. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks to the moderators. Everybody say thank you, moderators, for coming in and doing your thing. Yes, hello. Come on in. Grab yourself a tea or whatever your beverage is, and please just enjoy. We are going to learn so much tonight. There's been a regeneration of basically the way they're showing this to me is we are taking the root chakra and merging with the sacral. Okay? Merging with the sacral. Spiraling it up, pulling it up into the sacral. Sagittarius is sacral energy. It even rules your sciatica. Okay? Anything with the hips, and thighs, upper thighs, buttocks, that's all Sagittarius energy, and the sun moves into Sagittarius tomorrow. So we're in a whole new frequency. Sagittarius rules what? Philosophy, deep wisdoms, okay? He or she is a jovial character. They are very upbeat. I believe they're the most upbeat signs, the most optimistic signs of the whole zodiac. That's just my opinion. They are a fire sign. So they have passions and they have drive. They also have like a need to educate. Like they're always needing to educate and soak up all of the energy that they possibly can. Interesting that whatever this is that just turned on was burning some fire. It is a good practice to start a fire. For those of you in the northern hemisphere, this is the last season. We have the last season before winter solstice coming up in December. And Sagittarius is going to help us to flow in those energies, allowing the regeneration of the cellular upgrades to really come to fruition. You know, there's been so many different people that are experiencing all of these amazing things, right? Like, for instance, I'll just give you an example. Hi, everybody. I see you loading in the chat. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Kentucky, yes. Kentucky, Mississippi, yay. I'm so glad you're in the house. Texas, that's right. And the Lighthouse with Nicole, she is here. Y'all go follow her channel. She's an excellent reader. She does light language. She has a magic wand that's like seriously magic. Go and check out her stuff. So what I want to tell, I just want to get into this because, okay, first of all, a good chunk of my first house is Sagittarius, all right? I just had my birthday on Friday, so I have a big chunk of my first house in Sag. I also have Neptune in Sagittarius in the first house. And, you know, I knew something special was going to happen on my birthday. Solar return. Solar return. Get it? And I knew something was going to happen, but I didn't know what. And so what I did was I thought, well, I'm just going to search Facebook events because here in Corpus Christi, Texas, where I am broadcasting from, they always have events. They always have festivals. There's always something. It's a very artsy, fun festival type, lovely city that we're right here on the bayfront. You know, I live on Padre Island and there's always so many different things going on. So surely I'll find something. Well, of course I did. I found the Islander Christmas. It was the university here, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi's university, right on the bayfront, beautiful university. They had their big festival, and it was huge. It was in multiple spaces all around the college, outside, and there was so much going on there. But what stood out when I read the article, this is about 2 or 3 weeks before my birthday, when I read it was llamas. Llamas, the llamas. And I thought, I've never had a thing for llamas. But I love animals, but you know. And so I said, that's where we're going. I have to go get a picture with these llamas. And I have no idea what to expect. We get there. There were multiple matrix blocks. And as the days were coming, I was told you're going to receive code, higher guidance code from these llamas and this activity that you're going to do, and you're going to experience some incredible things. Well, we get there, and trust me, I even slammed my hand in the door right before. Me and my dear sister Annette and my son, we all went, all kinds of things. We get there, we have to wait in this line, and then we have to go, and she said, oh, you have to get a bracelet. You have to release, you know, go back over there and wait in that line and then come back. So it was just all of this. The Matrix tries to stop you when you have a mission and you're a light worker, period. It always does this, okay? So you just keep going. You just keep going on. You don't stop. You don't let nothing stop. You zero in. You know, we're at 29 degrees Scorpio right now. That is the last degree. That is all of the degrees in one, okay? It is when Scorpio ascends to the eagle, the highest totem. Scorpio has multiple totems, and one of them is the eagle, and that's where we're at right now. We are ascending all of the shit, all the shadow, all of the everything, all of the fears, all of it. And we have switched timelines multiple times, right? But we've really changed because now we're in this direction because we've received all of this information. over this past 4 weeks. We've received it, we've let go, we've shed, purge, all of that. And now we are literally stepping into this new energy, and you can feel it. You can totally feel it. The llama ignited me so much that I started to cry. I could not stop crying. It was just tears coming down my face. And I looked over at Annette, and she was like, it was just crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh, this llama, he had one blue eye and one light brown eye. It was crazy. And she had her llama, and she started to cry when she went to her llama. I had to share this. Afterwards, we were going to go eat at Subway. Subway was closed on the campus. So my other friend, Kelly Piggy, who was there, which I love, my best friend, she says, let's go over to this restaurant, this Mexican restaurant. I was like, this sounds great. I've never been there. Annette and I neither was. So we went, all four of us, landed, me, Annette, and Kelly. And we sit in the far back corner in one of those big, huge booths that can like house 12 people, right? And all of these different people from these restaurants start showing up, and they're all just bizarre. It's a very strange, but it's making us laugh. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't had anything to drink in 2 years. Give me a double margarita. And that I sipped very slow. And then a man shows up, and he kind of looks like a combination of Jason, which is my love from high school that passed, that I loved very much, and Jesse, who passed 5 years ago, November 13th. And he was so handsome. He was so flamboyant, and he was so jovial. Those words are Sagittarius energy. Okay, that's very Sagittarius energy. And he just lit up the room, and then they all sang happy birthday to me twice. And then at the very end, a manager man came over. He had the same haircut as Jesse. He had glasses, though, and Jesse didn't have glasses. He looked very much like him, but smaller, not as muscular. And I said, well, sir, you got to tell me. I mean, we're all in conversation, laughing our butts off. The food, by the way, was orgasmic. Best Mexican food I've ever had in the whole city, and there's a lot of it here. I said, sir, what is your name? He says, Jesse. We screamed. It was incredible that this message of, it's going to be okay, Chanda. You're all right. You know, things have been challenging this year, but you're going to be all right. Came through. And it was beautiful. It was so amazing. So I just had to tell that story because we are in the season of gratefulness, gratitude, and hope. If you're in the United States, you know that we're about to have Thanksgiving. You know, although I do believe we should be grateful every day, right? That attitude of gratitude is so important. But I can't even explain the optimism and the code that I received from that interaction at a university, surrounded by a bunch of college people and, you know, some families and stuff. I mean, I just wanted to do something different, and it was so much fun. And it was outside, and it was a clear night. It was beautiful. It was a nice crescent moon in the sky, you know, and then the whole message from the restaurant was just incredible. So these incredible special moments are there. But I'm also being very diligent every day to do my spiritual hygiene. I'm taking care of my spirit first when I wake up in the morning. I'm taking care of my spirit before I go sleep at night. I am clearing my food with light. I'm clearing my space with love. And I'm living in that heart space, expanding and imagining and envisioning, being the visionary of my life. So this is what we're going to be doing, even though everything on the outside of the world looks like chaos. It's an exciting time. Humanity is shifting. Okay, we are at the corridor of the Aquarian age. And when Pluto enters Aquarius in January, this is really going to solidify that corridor. Now, we still have about 100 or so years, quite honestly, until it's the official Aquarian age. But we, you and I, are ushering this Aquarian age in, this utopian society now. We are gridding the planet just by being here. And the more intention that we set to grid that planet with love, the more it will spread. And everyone will have this Sagittarius, jovial, wonderful, optimistic attitude. Now, there are some cautionary tales, and we're going to get into that. So that is the opener. If somebody wanted to put the time, we're going to now go into what Sagittarius is really all about and kind of play with this, okay? Because Sagittarius is the philosopher. You know, he is the guru. It's not about, you know, going down to the community college. That's Gemini, his opposite. This is university. You know, this is monks, Tibetan monks, going for that deep guru wisdom. And I have a few books that I have pulled out, and I have this here that I want to read to you. How are we going to do this? Let's do it like this. Let's go ahead, because we know we're going to go into the chart. And by the way, the mantis beings have been very present in my life, and pretty sure they'll be coming through tonight. I do channel multiple types of beings, and they just come through when they want to, and light language comes through when it wants to. It's all in the now. So, but let's go ahead and put this chart up here. And I'm going to zoom that in just a little bit. There we go. Whoop. Holy cow, get back up there. Oh, well, we'll leave it like that. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now I'm going to let you see this, because I have pulled, this is one of my older books. It's Tarot and Astrology by Corinne Kinner. This is I don't even know when I got this. It was like early 90s, I think it was. Anyway, it's a good book. And it explains exactly what Sagittarius is. And temperance, and I'm putting this up here so because you guys, nobody else has seen this yet. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. My brain went flat. Okay, so there you go. See, there's the Sagittarius. Temperance. That's the dragon, by the way. The third decan of Sagittarius is Draco energy, higher ascended Draco energy, dragons, higher dimensional, 12th and above. There's another. See, there is temperance right there. Okay, see? So we're going to read about Sagittarius and temperance, just a little bit of this to you guys. Temperance card depicts alchemy, the process of blending and mixing, wet and dry, hot and cold, male and female. There is no end to the various combinations. In most cases, the adventure of discovery is more fulfilling than the final result. See, that's the thing. The Sagittarius energy sees the adventure in the journey, not looking for the result. How can I get there, right? This is the sign that long distance travel. Gemini, the opposite is short distance travel. Long distance travel, we're going to have some problems with long distance travel over this Sagittarius season, I do believe, and in the coming months. Higher education. So if there's anything you can learn right now, if there's anything that you're wanting to learn, anything you're interested in, do it, because the energy is ripe for it. Philosophy, the journey is also important. And philosophy, the journey is also more important than decision. So I already said. Sagittarius is always chasing adventure and excitement and awaits for them over the horizon. The archer, the archer is Sagittarius. The centaur, a restless adventurer, offbeat philosopher, half man, half horse. He's seamless blend man and beast. man and beast. Think about that for a minute, okay? Happy-go-lucky explorer who travels the world in search of honest and visionary companions. He is enthusiastic, independent, footloose, and fancy-free. So the glyph is an arrow, and the Sagittarius, I lost my place. With a single movement, the archer can unleash his weapon and send it soaring to a new horizon. Just as an arrow flies through time and space, physical and intellectual journeys broaden the mind and expand our horizons. In turn, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, the planet that magnifies. In the tarot, Jupiter is associated with the Wheel of Fortune card, and the combination of Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune depicts Sagittarius' balanced, optimistic nature. So, won't it be interesting tonight to see if Spirit brings forth the Wheel of Fortune and the Jupiter card to display? It'll be interesting. We are going to read cards. We're going to go over some more of this astrology, and then we will be reading cards. That's the other thing. I can hear you audibly in the YouTube replay. Thank you for being here. This is my light side. This is my shadow side or night side, okay? And that's where the beings come through on each side and give me the different tones or whatever is supposed to come on. Yes, it just comes through. It just happens. And so we'll do the cards for the sun, moon, and rising. But I wanted you to have this up and take a little screenshot of it if you would like. It tells a little bit more about temperance. I did it. I'm going to put it up on my Facebook page and YouTube, but I thought, well, might as well throw it up there for these guys to check it out. All right. So, one last thing. Because Sagittarius and Mars, the sun in Sagittarius and Mars, I don't need this one. Not that one. The sun in Sagittarius and Mars are going to be traveling together, okay? Just like they've been traveling through Scorpio, they're traveling through Sagittarius. Pretty steady, of course, you can see here, if you know your glyphs, which you should, start to learn them, you can see here on there, we have the sun with Mars only 1 degree apart. This chart is for Friday, by the way. Currently, we're still Scorpio 29 degrees with the sun. But I wanted to this is also a very good book, The Archetypal Universe by Ren Butler. If you want to take a screenshot of that. Okay. Now, this is about the sun and Mars and how they operate when they're traveling together, okay? So, the principles, impulses towards dynamic action and assertion. This is yang energy, boldness, courage, physical confidence, strength, a force of nature, a fierce and hot-headed persona, a rough and insensitive nature, continuous and competitive spirit, obnoxious directness, extroverted machoism. Okay, so there's a whole lot more here, but that's enough. I just want you to understand, and then I want to, because the sun and Mars are squaring off to Saturn, big granddaddy Saturn in Pisces, literally right now, and as they move through these first early degrees of Sagittarius, when you put the sun and Mars in combination with Saturn, what do you get? Well, you get focused yang energies, tempered strength and determination, a capacity for difficult and demanding work, active forbearance during conflict, an overly sharp or militant persona, harsh boundary collisions, feelings of stress and overwork, introjected pressure of the birth canal leading to the self-punishing behavior. This is why, yes, we are in Sagittarius season. Yes, I had one of you, I don't remember who you were, I apologize. I had one of you ask me on one of my pages, because you said, well, you said 3 months ago in August it's going to lighten up or be a little bit better come Sagittarius season. He literally put the date on the 22nd. And I said, yes and no. I said, yes, it is a lighter energy than Scorpio. Scorpio is all about deep, dark transformation, hidden wisdoms, but now Sagittarius, we are really reintegrating, okay, everything that we've been through, and that fight or flight type of energy is falling away. But that doesn't mean there's not going to be blocks and challenges, because Saturn is blocks and challenges. And a square aspect in astrology is blocks and challenges. So let's go ahead really fast. And I'm just going to do this real quick. We'll come back to that chart. Hi, everybody. I see you there. Sag Rising 2. What's up? Hey, guys. Hello, Amanda. I'm so glad to see you guys in here. Thank you. And there is Cindy. Yay. So we have lots of Sagittarius energy. You know, a big chunk of my first house is Sagittarius. I have Neptune, higher consciousness, galactic beings in the first house in Sagittarius. So it is imperative that we understand the shift that we're going through. It's as though the way they showed it to me, because they told us we're going to get these keys, golden keys. What was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago? We're going to get these golden keys in the next 85 days. And that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'll figure out the math next week. But that we're going to start seeing things that come through. And it may be an actual key, or it may be actually information, or something that you see that literally shifts you inside, and you see things in a different way because you know you're in a different timeline. But that doesn't mean, because your knowingness is here. It's in your higher heart. It's in your heart chakra. But your mind is going to be still looping on the old residual playback. And those people in the world that don't understand that we're shifting, that we're on a whole new timeline, and that old story is bye-bye, it's gone, you can't go back there, right? They're not going to get that. So that's why, I mean, I really would just keep it very general over Thanksgiving. I'm just going to show y'all. Okay, look, do you see where that red is? That's Thanksgiving. The red, I always put the red on my calendar if it's major, in case it's major. Yes, Sagittarius is a softer, more optimistic energy, and it's more mutable to where it can go with the flow a little bit more. But we're feeling that square to Saturn. And, you know, it's all around spiritual type dogmatic stuff. Like, don't talk religion over Thanksgiving. Just leave it out. Don't go there. Just don't. You know, there's a lot of hope and fellowship, you know, going on, because we have the moon in Pisces, and then it's going to go into Aries tomorrow. And that is the I am consciousness. It's like a brand new little baby soul. You know, if you've been with me a while, you know I say Aries is like the brand new soul. It's fresh. It's naive. But it is also so pure. You know, it's pure energy, pure fire energy. And we'll be having a fire trine to Mars from that moon on Wednesday night. Wednesday's going to be the toughest day, I'm just going to say. If you're traveling, I'm just going to say good luck. You know, that's all I got for you, because that's just it's a rough travel energy, because Sagittarius rules long distance travel. Okay. Gemini, where we're about to have that big full moon next Monday, rules short distance travel. So sacrifices and shifts and blocks in travel coming. Pilots, having a shortage of pilots, that is going to be a big deal coming. And we already do, you know. And just a lot of, I heard someone, who was it? I heard someone talking about gosh, I wish I could remember these people. I heard somebody talking about how they're trying to rush people through the pilot program and make it shorter so that they can hurry up and get more pilots. No, I don't want my pilot to be rushed through it. No. You make sure that you go to school and you know what you're doing before I put my body on that plane. You know what I'm saying? Oh my. Anyway, moving right along. Thanksgiving Day. The moon is in Aries. Everybody's going to be uppity. Everybody's going to be wanting to do and wanting to say and wanting their will and wanting their way. Okay? Sacrifices. As the sun is exact square to Saturn early that morning on Thanksgiving Day, while the moon is opposite Venus and trine to Mercury. So loving words will go a long way. Soft. Speak with love from your heart, even if they're assholes. Still be that sweet, kind person. And if they're assholes and you just can't take it, leave. Go get some air. This is family. We're supposed to be grateful. These are friends. This is however you're spending your holiday. And if you're not, like say you're on the other side of the world and you're totally not doing this, same energy, but different circumstances. Okay. Moving right along into Friday, that is when Mars will enter Sagittarius. Okay. Mars enters Sagittarius in square to Saturn. Okay. So we have Sun, Saturn, square. Mars, square. Mars, aggression. Saturn, blocks, restriction. Mars, I want my way. It's got to be my way. Saturn, like, no, sorry. I'm older than you. I'm wiser than you. And I've got the rule here, And it's in Pisces. Spiritual, religious conflicts. But we're bringing spirit to matter in Asheta Mahai. We are shifting, although the residual loop of the energy of the old story is still playing in the mind. And we have to remind ourselves in the mind to let that go and be in the heart. This weekend is a alchemy weekend, all right? The moon is going to move into Taurus on Friday, right not too long after Mars enters into Sagittarius. Lots of movements. Anytime a planet moves, it's kind of a big deal. If a planet moves into another sign, it shifts the energy, okay? So, and there's just a bunch of quincunxes, and we're going to go over that chart and look at that. But I'm going to move right along. The weekend, temperance is needed, is exactly what I wrote. This is dogmatic, and people are going to have their battle plan checked. Okay? Mars square Saturn is a big deal. The moon being conjunct to Jupiter at the same time. Okay? Jupiter's going to expand everything in Taurus. Taurus is earth, money, finances, abundance, agriculture, food. We have to look to Jupiter when we're in Sagittarius because that's the ruler of Sagittarius, you see. So what is Jupiter doing? He is over in Taurus. Reworking all of that food, all of that money, how we eat. Like, seriously, we're going to be seeing like shortages and all of that stuff in abundance. Like and you can already see it when you go to the store. It pisses me off. I went to the store, and every single time I go to the store to get the same things that I always buy, because we all have our staple things, it's like, oh, they made the package different, but the same, and they just took ounces away, and then they upped the price. That's happening. It's going to continue to happen, according to this astrology. But then Sunday, I feel like there's going to be like this hint of optimism coming in, because it's going to be like, okay, I survived all that. But that is the day before the full moon, and the full moon on Monday will apex at 4:16 a.m. Eastern. That's 3:16 a.m. Central and 1:16 a.m. Pacific. You know, this moon is going to be opposing Mars with the sun, okay? That's how we have a big full moon and we come to conclusions and things are seen and shown. There's going to be a lot of things that are seen and shown. I would just say over this next 48 hours, certainly, just with us ushering in this new energy of Sagittarius. But I do believe a lot of people are going to be very delusional. And that's because Mercury is going to be in square to Neptune all this weekend. And Mercury is how we think, how we speak, how we talk, our intellect. And then Neptune is the illusions and delusions. It is insanity. It is also higher consciousness. It is definitely leaving the body. It is out of body experience. It's astral travel. All right. So when you have that happening with a full moon, you're going in Gemini, and Gemini is the opposite of Sagittarius. Gemini is like, I'm going to stay right here in my community, my neighbor, my friends, my local tribe. I'm going to keep it right here. But they are all about the media, the marketing. It is the news. It is all your social medias. We'll have a huge bunch of stuff that's going to be coming through over this weekend because we're leading up to this Gemini full moon. And we will talk about the Gemini full moon next week because right now I want to focus. Thank you for bearing with me on the calendar. I hope that that's helpful just to kind of help you plan your week ahead. Seeing a moth on the window where he's at. What? Seeing a moth on the window wherein at transformation out of comfort zone. Oh, okay. The order looks good. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay, everybody's on it. Everybody's good. Okay, if I missed you in the chat, I'm sorry. I've got to keep rolling here. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this chart real fast for Friday because this, like I said, is going to be a quick chart. We're not going to do that. And then we're going right into the cards for the sun, moon, and rising signs. And we have got quite a bit of information and multiple decks. More decks on the board here than I've ever had. So it's going to be fun. All right, just so you have an understanding, this this Friday, this is also when Mars, I got to, hold on. Jeez. Wrong one. There we go. Mark it up. Mark it up, I say. Thank you. This is for the exact time when Mars comes in at 0 degrees of Sagittarius. There's something that you need to understand about the decans. So, the decans, I had it written down. I think it's Lyra, Vega, and it's Lyra, Vega, and dragons. Yep, okay. That's what I had. Lyra, so your Lyrans, this first 10 degrees, 0 to 9 degrees is the Lyrans star seeds, okay? So you might tap into them during this time period. 0 degrees is straight up Lyran, okay? Lyran starseed. And then if you go to the next decan, which is going to be 10 to 19 degrees, that is your Vegas, okay, out of the Virgo constellation. And then if you go from 20 to 29, that's your third decan. And that in Sagittarius is where we have our galactic center. This is where all of the information portals through. It's also where you ascend back to your planet if you're not from here like me. And I'll be telling you, I'll be letting you know to remind you that that's all your higher ascendant 12th and above dragon energy is right there. Okay, so it's an exciting period for us. But this is going to be a challenge. And I just wanted to show you, okay, look at the code. So I'm going to get it as big as I can. Look at that. Look at that code. That is code. That's the sacred geometry of the angles of this specific moment. It's a blueprint of energy. When Mars ushers into the fire sign, mutable fire, Sagittarius, all right? And if you see anything there, what I see here is a massive, this right here. This is a quincunx energy, and this is a quincunx energy. Okay? X marks the spot. Who's playing right there? We're talking about Uranus in Taurus, which is direct. And we're talking about Pisces ruler Neptune and Mercury in Sagittarius, okay? And then we have the North Node and Venus. I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. This is South Node. My bad. But Venus is in dignity. She's at home. She likes to be there. So it's a positive. This, even though quincunxes are challenging, they make you have to accomplish something that you wouldn't normally do. It's the alchemist aspect. Okay, you've got to make water and fire come together. You've got to make yin and yang work as one. You've got to make the Buddha and the redneck country singer go into a studio and create an amazing 528 hertz song. You see, it's that kind of energy on Friday. It's you get somewhere and you do accomplish something that you probably wouldn't normally do, and you probably feel uncomfortable doing it, and you probably just don't want to do it. This is when the Sun, Mars, and Ceres all move into, see right there? Ceres is right behind. She's about to come on too. Ceres is the mother of, well, she's Demeter in Greek mythology. She is the mother of the earth, the mother of agriculture and food and plants and animals, and she is the loving nurturer. So this is actually assisting this energy along. I'm really happy that Ceres is trailing a little bit behind here with Mars. It's almost like the elderly grandmother starseed is chasing the young middle-aged warrior Orion from the Orions, maybe the Orions, right? And they, you know, she's keeping check on him, you know. So that energy tells me I'm gonna feel good about some of these things having her there, because I think if it was just Mars and the Sun, I'd be like, ooh, this is gonna be scary, you know. And now it can be enlightening and it can be igniting, but Mars was just burnt out by the Sun. So he's going to slowly start to step away from the Sun, and the Sun will continue on its track as it always does. But we're talking about Mercury also in Sagittarius, getting ready to go retrograde. He will be in shadow, I believe it's not next Wednesday, but the week after. Yeah, we're a couple of weeks out from Mercury going into his shadow phase to get ready to go to retrograde, and we'll talk about that on down the road. But shadow phase, always communications, travel, you do all the RE words basically. We'll talk more about that. But all of this is activating, okay? All of it is activating. Oh, no, I don't want that. Okay, hold on, go back. All of that is activating Uranus in Taurus. And we're like, when Jupiter comes and hits Taurus next year in Aries, right after the most amazing solar eclipse in Aries I've ever seen. Wow. Whoa. I mean, I'm already making plans for my Aries eclipse adventure, like right now, because that is going to be incredible, and I ain't going to miss that, because it's positive, beautiful energy, and it's going to happen on my daughter's birthday. Isn't it crazy? Anyway, getting off track. This is all activating this Taurus, okay? Money. What is going on with the banks in the world? You know, how are we switching? How is the crypto looking? All of that. That is it's seriously like you have to work together. We have to work together. The war crimes, war crimes. We'll see more of that. Truth, because Sagittarius is the truth seeker. And, you know, with Mars in there, Mars is going to battle, and it may, you know, be a little underhanded because Sagittarius is known to lie too, you know, and little white lies or lies of omission. And I'm not picking on you. Hey, I got Sagittarius too, but it's the truth, you know. And when you're shocked by Uranus comes in, it's like lightning. It knocks you down, knocks you off your feet, but you've got to work together with that energy. That's big. And then the South Karmic node with Venus, you know, still working over all that we love. Okay? Still working over all that we love. You know, everything in our heart that we desire. You know, when you talk to yourself and you're like, I want to go get a thing of ice cream. That's Venus talking in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Your relationships. You know, I want to love in my life. I want a partner. That's Venus talking in your heart. I want to go out and see a beautiful play for Christmas. The Nutcracker. I'm going to go see the Nutcracker. That's Venus speaking in your heart, you know. And when she's with the South Karmic node of fate, she's releasing a lot of those things that she thought she wanted, because she knows the new timeline is here, and the new has to come in. We're ushering in this new era. We're ushering in this new timeline as we learn what we believe, what we'll put up with. This is belief structure. Sagittarius rules beliefs. What do you believe? What do you believe? What do you believe? Well, I believe this. Well, no, shit, you're wrong. No, I believe that. No, that's all Sagittarius energy. Okay, and then that is opposite Neptune. Well, not opposite, but quincunx. This is a quincunx. These are quincunx energies, okay? And I'm sorry, but you're going to be full of shit. Some people are just going to be full of shit. And that's Neptune. Illusions and delusions. So there's going to be a lot of delusional people thinking that they know what they're talking about, pressing their wheel, and you're going to have to work with them, and you're going to have to make a 528 hertz song, even though you have no idea who these people are or how I'm going to make this work. And the best advice I have is stay in the moment. Because square, another quincunx and a square. This whole chart says stay home, don't go out on Black Friday, but be cautious even if you're buying stuff online for Black Friday. And if you are out and about in this, just know, stay heart-centered, because this is going to be a day. This is going to be something. I wouldn't have made a chart out of it if it wasn't. You know, what else do I have here? Let's see what else notes I have. You know, when we get into Sagittarius, we can have this philosophical crisis that comes up even. You know, and we see that out in the world, and surrender. And we're surrendering to what we once were into creatively, you know. We're becoming more spiritually inspired, of course. But it really is a bunch of optimism versus practicality. You know, Sagittarius is known to inflate things, blow it up, make it bigger than it is. You know, tell the grand, huge story and give half truths to make the story more elaborate. That is Sagittarius. You know, and so we got to watch that, because we're dealing with Jupiter in Taurus. We have to keep our eye where Jupiter is when the sun is in Sag, because that's the ruler. And, you know, cautions, shrinkflation, you know, where those food amounts are smaller and then you're paying higher. Really cautious with your spending over this season. There's a lot of deception and lies happening with the inflation. This also is a lot of advertisements. Like, you could be spellbound by advertisements. Oh my God, I see that now. I have to buy it. I saw it on TikTok. It's mine, kind of stuff. Hey, I'm right there with you. I've done that before. And I like what I got, but you know, I mean, I can get hooked, even though I worked in television and radio for years, and I know how that stuff is set up on the back end. This is also about our elderly because we're dealing with Saturn. Saturn is also going to be squaring Mars. Saturn is going to square Mercury. All of these planets that are, coming up into Sag are going to square over to Saturn. And then Saturn is going to end up eventually squaring off with Venus. She's going to move on in there, and so Saturn in Pisces is bringing spirit to matter. Yes. But it is spiritual integrity. And it's your knowledge and your knowing. It is your knowing. What else I put? When Mars is square to Neptune, we're going to be looking at possible hidden attacks. Things that are hidden, things that are underhanded, war, crimes, and lots of debate around religion. That's going to freaking carry on for the next 2 years. So, but I do believe that all of these debates around religion, and I'm in it myself. This is reality versus illusion. What is real and what is not. And, what else I want to say here? I think that's enough. We'll talk about that full moon, but Mercury is going to square Neptune on that full moon. So the media, and that's on a Monday. They always pull shit out in the world, and they set stuff up over the weekend when you're not paying attention, and then on Monday you got all this stuff that's hitting. So just remember, what's reality and what's illusion? Ask yourself, is this reality or is this illusion? Because there's going to be a lot of that. A lot of it. A lot of inflation of partial truths, I would say. But it's so cool that we are ascended. Yes, we are. Because you can feel the new energy. You just can feel it. And it's here. And the new story that you're putting your heart into is there. You're learning how to balance again. You're going to be the alchemist of your life again. Because we got through all that shadow. So it's good. Ooh. Oh, Tammy Lynn is here. My sister from Canada. Join you and the elders for the clip. Oh, that might be an idea. I was actually going to go join Rion in Austin. He has rented out a whole, Rion out of Sedona. He has rented out a whole thing and it's doing a thing. So I just sent him an email today. So we'll see. But thank you. That would be really neat. Really, really neat. Oh, and there's Leon. Hello. Yay. He says, let's sing a song that shall last forever. Yeah, let's do. Thank you. Welcome, Leon. And Amanda says, looks great. Awesome. Okay, I see more of you loading in. Remember, we are multi-streaming. And if you happen, hello. Come on in. Anna. Hi, Anna. Just making sure I'm seeing everybody here. I'm sorry if I miss you because when I get going in the channel, things just kind of, All right, let's keep going. Now we're going to do the cards. This is the way this works. Sun, moon, and rising. You really want to know your sun, moon, and rising. If you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, astrograph.com is right below. You can grab that, get a free birth chart. It really teaches you a lot about the blueprint of your soul, which is your natal birth chart, okay? I am not taking any more clients as of now, and I know it says it down there, but I am going to announce something right now. So what I decided to do, because Spirit came through and told me, and I'm getting tingled all over my head, this happens as they come in big time. What we're going to do is I'm going to give away an Astro Tarot session with me for Sagittarius season. I had 2 sponsors lined up, but I decided at last minute to move them, and I'm taking this one. because it's important, and I don't know why yet. And see, that's the thing about when you live in faith, and this is your life, and you live this life. It's not something you choose. It's just who you are. You follow the guidance that's given with no question. You just do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away an Astro Tarot session. And we'll give that away 4 weeks from now at the end of Sagittarius season. And the way you win, this is the key, the way you win. And I didn't even write this down in the description because I didn't get this intel until today, and I'd already posted the event link. So I'll rewrite it down. But listen, this is how you win. You must email me at Sparkles Astro Tarot, okay? Or not, whatever it is. No, sparklesastro@gmail.com. We get mixed up when the energies are in and out like this. Email me at sparklesastro. It's right below. You'll see it. I'll say Sparkles Astro. And I want you to give me in 3 sentences, no more than 3 sentences. You can just do 1 sentence if you want to, but it has to be 2 to 3 sentences. I would prefer. I want you to give me your mantra and your vision for 2024. Okay? Your mantra and your vision. And I want you to really think on this. And I want you to really look and see what kind of, and I want you to go deep. This is philosophical, deep wisdoms. Adventure. The journey is the adventure, right? So you email me, okay? Everybody email me, and then I'm going to read all those emails, and I'm going to choose my favorite. The first one that I choose will get the 1.5 hour long session, full session, like I do here online. And then there'll be a second winner, runner-up, that will get just tarot cards, okay? So that everybody doesn't feel left out, right? So email me your mantra, your vision for 2024, which, by the way, I feel like 2024 is the ascending year. We are ascending in 2024. And I feel like it'll be 2025, 2026 before there's any major disclosure. But we are still ascending and becoming ascended, while others are starting to awaken. It was so cool. I saw it on TikTok just today. Someone was posting, a friend of mine, an elderly woman that I love dearly, lives here on the island, was posting like a, oh my God, 9/11 was, all planned with bombs placed on the buildings and all that. Horrific event, yes, but it was all planned. And really, it was CGI. Those weren't even real planes. So, people are finding out that the world is not exactly as they thought it was. And we have to be kind and hold them through it, guide them through it. They will need you. Because think about when you first discovered all of these things and you first awakened. Who was there for you? Now you've got to be that person. So anyway, that's how we're going to win for Sagittarius season. Good luck. Think of your mantra. What is your vision for 2024? Yay. Yes, it is. Awesome. 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 Thank you. Yes, it's exciting. Yay. Yay. Yeah, I thought so. Because then I can share the mantras with you guys, like it. Oh, by the way, if your mantra is private and you don't want it shared, please indicate that. Because otherwise it's free game. I'm going to put it out there. Oh, look, Tammy Lynn knows. She's got her answer. Yay. Very cool. Okay. So that's going to be the giveaway for Sagittarius season. So let's go ahead and get started on these cards. And we're off. Let me go ahead and move some of these out of here. I should have moved that earlier, guys. I apologize. But it is what it is. We just roll with it. Like the beginning of the beginning of this program was insane. I have not seen the computer just literally the music just took over. Like I was gonna play my normal meditation type light, fun background music. And it's because I added I have all these speakers that talk to each other, and I added a new speaker, and I guess it just went straight through there, and it just turned on, and I thought I had the sound muted over here, but it just went up to the TV. Like literally the sound from here on Apple Music went up to the TV and played through the Bose speaker up there. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So everything happens for a reason, though. I always trust. Just trust, right? Why do I have my bicycle horn here? What's going on with that? No, I don't want the bicycle horn. Thank you. Get off there. Oh, okay. They said play the bicycle horn. There you go. Okay. So tonight we are playing with 4 tarot decks, and each element, sun, moon, and rising, will have their own separate deck. I have to show this off. This was a gift. Look at this. Okay, it is the Shaman's Stone. I have to say it right because she wrote it down. This is a garden quartz. I don't know if I don't even think this camera does it justice, quite honestly. But there is so much going on inside here. Look at this. I've seen so many spirits up inside this. It's so beautiful, y'all. I love it. My friend here on the island gave it to me. It is called Garden Quartz, also known as Lodolite, Shaman's Dream Stone, Inclusion Quartz, and Phantom Quartz. And it's so beautiful. It was one of my birthday presents. I just love it. So it's going to hang out here on the board with us tonight as well. We have Tarot Illuminati, the Tarot of the Dragons, right? Definitely, because the third decan, when we get to that third decan of Sagittarius, that is draconian dragon energy. It's Draco energy, but it's higher ascended, not reptilian draconian. And then we also have the Mystic Martian Oracle. This came to me this afternoon because the mantis beings were coming through and said, just pull it. And so we have an additional oracle. Normally only have 2, but now we have 3. And let's see what else we have. The wisdom, the angel wisdom of the tarot. Because, being an alchemist takes angelic energy, right? Being that alchemist. Wisdom of the hidden realms. Now, these cards may come upside down, or they may come up. And we'll see if they are a helper or what the card is, because this was very Sagittarius to me. Very Sagittarius. And we have the astrology reading cards just for further guidance. So, let's get started. All right. Who's going first, please? Earth is first. Let's go. Earth signs. What is up, my brothers, my sisters? You know what? I haven't had a hit of this vape in a minute. So just let me hit this vape. Let me hit on this vape right here. Earth signs. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus are grounded, steady, practical earth signs. How are you, my friends? So glad that you are here tonight. Hello, Nikki. I see you there. And Stacy. Yeah, okay, cool. Y'all are popping in. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. Oh, Stacy, that's wonderful. And that's the other thing is we are in the season of being grateful. Yeah, this is actually a shirt that was made from the oh, my brain just went flat. It's made from the new telescope. Somebody will know it in the chat. I can't think analytically when I'm in the channel because they're coming through me. I can feel it. Okay, so here we go. Earth signs, here we go. The Page of Swords. Well, Earth signs, it appears that you've got your eye on somebody or somebody is watching you. Or maybe you're getting your message out, but I feel a mischievous energy in you here. Like you're kind of thinking about maybe doing something mischievous. I just get a mischievous energy off this dragon. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Seven of Swords. There we go. There's that mischievous. Well, if you are new to this channel, this is the Lion Stealing Cheating Fuckery card. And it's not really the card you want to get most of the time. Let's go ahead and zoom this in so you guys can see the cards closer. All these cameras. I got so many cameras in here. Okay. There it goes. So we'll zoom this in really good so you guys can see and make sure that that's centered. There we go. Okay, so yeah. Okay, swords are air energy, by the way. So that means you could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius earth signs, or you could have one of those as your top 3. But I do feel some lying, cheating, stealing. I felt it right off the bat, like something's not on the up and up here. Yeah, and it's to do with a group that you're collaborating with, that maybe you're working with, okay? You know, this is all about coming together and trying to make something happen and build something tangible. This is earth energy. But something here is not coming forth. You know, something is hidden, something is not being shown. And coming in from outside of you have major life event, major arcana, the Fool. And then we have Judgment. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rest. Looks like somebody's going to want another chance. And it looks like somebody, and I'm sorry, you know, I don't always get this from this card because it is Aries. It is taking a risk. It is jumping off the cliff. It is falling into the abyss and not knowing where you're going to go. But quite honestly, earth signs, I feel very like foolish energy and aggravated energy from this. And the Judgment, you know, that is Scorpio energy. You're being raised from this situation, but there is some kind of a overlord, we'll call them, that is causing problems with what you're trying to do, what you're trying to build, how you're operating, you know, within this group that you're with. And there is the Devil. You know, these cards do not lie. I mean, you got 3 majors, okay? And you have the Devil here right below the 3 of Pentacles. So you're going to have to break out of the bondage. This is feeling as though you might be trapped locked into this situation. I'm seeing locks. Okay, so now they're telling me to say, so I had to lock some things up around here. I had to put some locks on some doors, right? Because I'm securing my space. I'm securing my things, okay? So for that second chance, because Judgment is all about being raised up, getting and receiving a second chance, but it's deep, dark, transformational type of second chance. Like you got to go through the stuff to get there, you know? It's like what we just came through, truly. Or you're going to have some bondage. The Sire of Swords. So on the bottom, you've got the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, the King of Swords. What's going on with that? The Eight of Wands. That's Sagittarius energy right there. Fast moving communications. You know, something was said, something was heard, but you also may be traveling. This is traveling to another location, like leaving somewhere. That's already been done. Like you've either traveled or you already made this communication. And it was fast energy, spirited. Okay, spirited energy. Now you're seeing things clearly because you've gotten through all of this, and this is for a bunch of you. Because I'm getting a lot of head pressure all around. So I feel like it's for a bunch of you. And I feel like this has not happened yet. Like, yeah, you know you've got to work with these people. And yeah, you know you got to do all this stuff. But there's some lying, stealing, cheating, fuckery. This is your warning challenge position. Warning card. There's somebody that's acting like a fool, wanting a second chance, or you're going to give them a second chance. But then you're going to feel like, or they're going to feel like, they're going to feel like they're trapped, even though they got the second chance. They're going to be like pissy about it. And you're going to be like, no, bitch, I see you. I see you. This is over. It's done. All right, let's get some more clarity with the astrology deck 4. Oh, okay. That's just like insisting. 12th house, hidden energy. You cannot make it up. Hidden energy. So the 12th house is all about, this is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. All right, let's also see what the Hidden Realms deck has to say. 12th house is you know, a lot of hidden enemies, people you thought was all on the up and up, and then not. You know, it's like, didn't see that one coming, right, Earth signs? Gotta be careful on that. And then we have, and it did this way, so we're gonna put it like that. The Phoenix rising. You got the Phoenix rising, resurrection, surrender to the change. Look at this. Judgment, rising, bondage. You must rise and sacrifice. But you also must make sure that the bondage that's going down here, there's some kind of, like, either they feel trapped or you feel trapped. But there's resurrection here. If you let go, you've got to let go. You've got to let go. And finally, let's get a Martian card for you. A Martian card for you. Why am I talking like that? That's crazy. Alpha Draconius. All right then. All right then, you corrupt, unethical cult. Oh, that's crazy. That is so crazy for the Earth signs. Alpha Draconians. All right, I'm gonna read this to you a little bit, just so that you, because you may not know what the Draconians are, but they're here, and that's so crazy. There's multiples. They're poking me. There's multiples, they said. Don't think that it's just all one. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, what do you call it? In an order. Okay. Oh, by the way, thank you, Amy Ulrich, for my birthday gift, all of my other wonderful stuff, but this is what she got me. It lights up the page, and I can read. I'm so, what? Okay, Alpha Draconians are the winged. They reside mostly in Alpha Draconian system of the Orion constellation and are one of the oldest known species in the universe. I have a lot of Alpha Draconian. We all do, by the way, we all have it. There are stories that say Draconians never originated from the universe, but were dumped here from another multiverse. They hold the crown-ranking role as rulers of the reptilian races of the ETs and have small, eclectic variety of random renegade ET species aligned with them. They have their little minions. Alpha Draconians claim to be royal heirs of the universe and have conquered and lost many planets in the cosmic history timelines. Divide and control is their constant social engineering motto to steer and shape reality. Due to their history and predatory nature, they are energetically forbidden from evolved planetary civilizations that have transitioned or ascended collective consciousness beyond the fourth dimension. See, they're all stuck there in the fourth, but a lot of them already got sent away. The dwindling numbers of Alpha Draconians are, I can't read that, and prefer subterranean environments. They can stand up to 12 feet in height, yes, or more, and be said to be terrifying in their presence as they hold an unnerving, unforgiving calmness about themselves. They are bloodthirsty, addicted to provoking low vibrational terror, and arouse low vibrational energy from others. Their rough, thick, scaly skin tones vary all from green to brownish to black and red and gold. Oh man, my eye is really tingling. Okay. The Draconians of the very highest bloodlines have large bat-like wings and horns. They do much of the Archon's forbidden to earth bidding via occult methodologies and are shape-shifting masters of disguise who can cloak themselves within a humanoid holographic body for the periods of time for the public. These beings are all over. They're everywhere, right in front of us. They are typically decadent, highly refined in public, while secretively concealing their deceptive, immoral, explosive, elitist agendas and methodologies. See? This is what we're dealing with here. They have genetic engineering and technology that far exceeds human capability, and they are obsessed with domination over the entire universe. It says it could be corrupt, dogma, cults, materialistic, unethical, psychic vampire, domination, greed, hedonism, decadent, exclusive, political, and extreme. And if it was in reverse, it would be like to make amends, common sense, rebirth, inclusive, awakening, rebirth, efficient, and absolve. Thank you, Earth signs. I hope you got something out of that read. Watch out. There's a lying, stealing, cheating Draconian in your mix at the Thanksgiving table. Interesting for this week. All right, then. There we go. Thank you so much to the Earth signs. You are loved. I am shielding you. I will protect you. I would definitely promise you I'll be doing candle work tomorrow because my candle ran out this afternoon. And so I will definitely shield all of the Earth signs now and in future timelines, even though all time is now. Remember, you can project your consciousness past this event and then embody the essence of that consciousness and then be in the now so that you don't have to deal with this. So you are in control. This is just a guide. Okay? Just like astrology's a guide, you're in control. This is a warning. All right, there you go. Thank you to the Earth signs. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what's next? Hubble, thank you. No, it's not the Hubble. It's the new one. It's the new one. It's brand new. It's brand new, and I can't think of it right now, but it's brand new. Just was launched this year. Okay, Aries next. Or maybe it was last year it was launched. The end of last year. I can't remember. And that was crazy that like when Mars and okay, so hold on. Aries next. When Mars and the Sun came together as a Cazimi, that was the day that they shot that freaking rocket off. It's literally 3 hours from me. I used to live right down there where they shot it off at Boca Chica. Right here. And that's crazy I mean that's a total, like, if there could not be another expression of the astrological energy showing up, that's Mars Cazimi. Let's shoot a rocket. You know, it's the biggest one we've had. You know, see what I'm saying? that's how this stuff can evolve. And when we get together and you learn about the astrology and you know, okay, this day is kind of like this day is kind of like that, and you follow me, I'm always putting it on my YouTube and my Facebook, and then you know, this is my divine soul's guidance. It's from my highest guidance, but it's also, it plays out in front of me all the time, and it plays out in the world all the time, and it's amazing what you can do when you have this kind of wisdom. You see, you can survive anything. Trust me, I have. Okay, so let's go. Aries next. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see who else is here that I might have missed. Welcome. Hello, Donna. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Stacy, Miss Virgo, and Sherilyn. No, Sherilyn's a Virgo. And there's Stacy, Miss Taurus. All right, guys, keep your eyes peeled. Go with your heart. Lead with your heart. Yeah, Kelly, there you go. I'm glad. Hey, but you know what? You could use that to your advantage. You really can. You could end up like ruling some serious roost with those kind of cards. Those were some powerful energies too. Powerful cards tonight. And these cards, wow, that just went flying, and we're already on air, so this is going to be air. We're just going to give air a little. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. There you go. That's not bad to start, air signs. We're just shuffling from before and getting these put away. Wow, that's awesome. Earth signs, you're supposed to be collaborating with these people, and you're supposed to be building this. You're supposed to be building something with this, but just be on the alert for people who be shady, and be on the alert for draconians. I'm serious. I am not kidding. Just like when we go to Astrology. By the way, if you haven't got your Astrology tickets, please go get them at SologyFest.com and come join us in Houston, December 8th, 9th, and 10th. Nicole with the Lighthouse, she and I are going to be hooking up down there, and we are going to have an amazing booth. It's going to be fun. We're going to meet like-minded souls and walk in our conscious hearts. And I know so much activation is going to happen there, but I also know that we need to grid that area, and I will be making sure to look around and grid the area, because when you have light beings that are powerful that come together, the dark always comes and plays and tries to cast some shade or make something go wrong or whatever like that. So we're definitely going to do some crystal grid working before. I'm going on the 5th. So I'm really excited. By the way, the week of the 5th, I will not be here, but I will be live here and there. I will post videos and let y'all see what's going on. It's going to be fun. I believe that I can hopefully get a signal through like my my hot thing, my hot channel or whatever it's called. Hot shot. Shit, I can't think. Anyway. And we have Nikki. She is a lovely Libra lady. She is. And she looks like she's lovely in love. Congratulations, my sister. I'm very happy for you. That's so wonderful. Okay, air signs.
Inu si te kamakahani shina hai, inu china kichuma hai, inu shikamuka ai shinai, oroncha kamakashina, hurakiketatai, Shkrabakakina, Ona shikana mokina. Onaki shikana mokakara. Ana shikam onanaki. 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 Inu maki nu shikamokai. Inai shikokukimanai. Inai shi naki namoki de shikinai. Iniku shikitamokai naki naonai. Rambakeshe, rambakeshe. Unalate, unalame. Iki shikimahai.
We just settled in to your energy. And when we settle into your energy field like this, you can feel it. And it enlightens you. And it helps you to be more nimble. And it activates something within your heart. You don't have to understand. Your soul gets it. Okay? All right. Let's get going. Let's go. Let's go. And it looks like you guys are getting the, what is it called? The holographic tarot. These are like hologram Rider-Waite cards, and they're really beautiful. Oh, okay, hold on. They were wanting to clear one more time. That's all right. We'll do that. By the way, all the cards have been shuffled, smudged, cleared, and set in the sun. Sometimes we put them over in the pyramid. We have that 7-foot pyramid right here. And we always make sure that they're fresh and clear just for you. Because that's important to you, air signs. You like the truth. You want things clear and crisp. We're getting a very clear and crisp. And you've been feeling a little left out. But you've been traveling with this person for longer than you realize. And y'all have been through a lot together. Okay, this person that you're with, or this person that you're thinking of, or the person that you're directing your energy towards, it's another individual, and you have been traveling with them many lifetimes. And they're saying future lifetimes even. Yeah. So you've had to go through a lot of traumas and dramas. But that's finished. Very good. I felt lighter. That's why I was wondering they're basically saying you had all these challenges and hard times with this person that you had to overcome in multiple lifetimes, because it's karma. We're clearing karma here. Karma's gone. Karma's the past, right? We're coming into the future and the present and the now, which time is all now. But in this linear world, we see future. Anyway, the world is a victorious card. It is a victorious card because you have solidified something. You've come through such obstacles to get where you're at with this individual. And it's not like it's just some whoever soulmate. This is like a long-term, multiple soulmates. Ooh, getting lots of tingles though on my light or my dark side here. Kind of worried about something here. Okay, so the sun, it could be your son, okay, because this is also representative of that, or it could be children. But the sun is the brightest, happiest, most joyful. Well, it is the energy source. It is your light source. It's the light source that runs within you, to you, and through you. It is source. Coming in from outside of you, there's some hurt words. There's some harsh endings. There's some things that had to be done. You know, some people may have had to just leave and take all their stuff and kind of left you in the dust. You know, I kind of feel that. Because, see, you've got two very challenging cards here, okay? The lifetime that you've been with this person. And, you know, sometimes they had to just go and take everything. I feel like they just took everything. Yeah. And you were kind of left going, well, you know, what do I do now? You know? I feel like, though, you were patient. This is a patience card. You're building something slowly. The challenge here is to see the ending, to see the victory, because there is a light here, so bright. And the enlightening is coming. Like you are learning more about yourself and this other individual. I really feel like this is not for every single person. This is really just for about a handful of you guys. and sometimes that's just how it happens. But something is growing. I mean, he sits here and he waits. And he grows and he tends to his coin. Coin representing tangible things you can touch, smell, taste, feel in this reality. You'll get more things, they say. And the King of Wands is here. So the King of Wands is passionate, yes. He's spirited, but he's also loving and protective. And he holds himself with integrity. But there's a lot of battle that goes on here, okay? Because on the bottom of this deck, we have this battle. You know, this is a battle card. Sometimes it's just like petty battles, and sometimes it's like petty bullshit. I feel like sometimes things get inflated more than they should. And it's like, oh my God, I cannot deal with this anymore. You know, like it's whoever's, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. You know, and then you move on and you're just patient. Or they move on and you're patient. It could be flipped. Because I feel like some of you are watching for the air signs. Like your person is an air sign and you're watching. So it could be either way. I really feel like with this sign, this reading, it's not always like that when I read. The King of Wands, though, fire in him. He is a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. Okay? But this petty fighting, it needs to kind of end because it can turn into nastiness. Why? Because you have to leave. This already happened. You already left, or they already left. See? They are leaving and taking these are all their problems. Swords, air energy. That's your energy. This is all the problems, all the things, all the da-da-da-da. But I'm moving on with what I got. This is, I'm taking what I can get, and I don't care if y'all are back here wounded. I don't care if some of your shit's laying on the floor. I'm out of here, okay? This is patience. Patience. And this is royalty. This is feeling like I got all my shit together. Because you left. And then there's some more of this little petty battles that are going on. But you got the Sun and you got the World. These are two of the most positive cards in the deck. But these are two of the most negative. So it's like there's some good stuff there. But then there's this stuff. This is long-term, multi-lifetime situation shit. I don't really dig the twin flame shit. I mean, if you buy into it, great. No judgment here, but it's just not my thing. They've always told me that it's just no. I don't even go there. But this is like someone you've traveled with, someone you chose, like sat down before you came into this body and said, we're going to go in there. We're going to try this one last time and we're going to get it right this time. You know. And then you both were born, and then you both found each other, and then you left, and then you found each other. You probably had a few different like things that fell out. This is air. Battles. Petty bullshit. Air signs. Okay, and they're telling me to go straight to here, and this is what they said. Pleiadians. So you got the Pleiadians watching over you, first of all. Connect with them. Connect to the Pleiadians. We don't really connect to them, but you connect to the Pleiadians. They are for you. We're also going to pull, for further guidance, your astrology card. You are Pleiadian, they just said. 12th house. You saw me shuffle all these multiple times before, and then this time. 12th house energy. Same exact card as last group's reading. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or a greater power. Sometimes when we yield, we win. In the long run, you know. Sometimes when you yield, you win. They said, it's not the battle. Okay, this came in. The map maker of destiny. Okay? The map maker of destiny. Authentic purpose
inspiration, and free will. You are not reminding yourself enough, because this 12th house is also hidden enemies. It's also scarcity, and it's loss, and it's purge. But it also is highest consciousness. It's leaving the body, you know, and when you're dealing with bigger stuff, we are bigger and brighter and more air signs than anyone realizes. And calmness, I want to see what these Pleiadians say. I want to see what this Pleiadian, and be the map maker of your destiny. I love that for you. Clean slate. Etch-a-sketch. Okay, yeah, I'm dating myself. Etch-a-sketch. That's just what I saw. Etch-a-sketch for you guys. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Clear. And then shake it mo kakahenaha. Inaku kikichamakute nayanakoshibake. Okay. I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to hit a little for you. The Pleiadians come from the dazzling Seven Sister Star Cluster, located in the eye of the Taurus Bull constellation, 444 light years away, making it never near star clusters to Earth. Making it one of the nearer star clusters to Earth. Sorry, my vision was getting blurry. Pleiadians predominantly reside on planet Era, which is similar to Earth. Pleiadians are descendants of genotype from ancient Lyrans. Okay. Pleiadians are humanoid and, like many off-planet beings, are distant cousins of the Terran Earthlings. They are 80 light years away beyond humans. They thrive in advanced, prosperous ways and extremely healthy lifestyle where all comfortable, cared for. Represented forms of money exchange are not part of their civilization. They choose not to have massive overcrowded cities. Instead of opt out for smaller communities evenly distributed that participate in the natural ecological care of the homeland environment. The Pleiadians nearly destroyed civilization prior to their fifth dimensional transition. They are fifth dimensional. The Arcturians also are immediate mentors. The Pleiadians and the Arcturians work together. I have a lot of Arcturian. They typically stand 60 feet. In fact, I end up always attracting like friends or partners or counterparts that are like Lyran, Pleiadian, because I have Arcturian, Mantis. I won't go to the list. Anyway, they have Nordic-like features. They're fair. They have light brunette or blonde with green-blue eyes. Besides height, one noticeable difference is their ears, which tend to be lower and slightly pointed. They typically live around 700 Earth years. Though do not age. They are such high frequency beings. We are such high frequency beings, air signs. That they can live at 700. Those aspects of ourself living in this now, in that higher dimension, literally live at such a high frequency, they don't have to worry about it. They don't age. They just live. So amazing. We'll get there. This is what we're doing. We're bringing in this age. Many of us came back here to do it. All right. Thank you to the air signs. I hope that this helped you. You have some beautiful positive cards here. Focus in on your heart and endings and closure. Final endings and closure. And be patient. And call on the Pleiadians because they will be there to help you. Oh, look. Vesca Pisces wanted to show up. Divine Feminine Birthing Fertility. The Vesca Pisces. Absolutely. Birth something. Shake your Etch-a-Sketch. And if you're too young, you don't remember what an Etch-a-Sketch is, you need to go look it up. Etch-a-Sketch. Somebody write it in the comments. All right. What's up, September Libra? Etch-a-Sketch. There it is. Thank you. I see it now. There we go. Yay. I loved it too. We need to do that. The more you do things when you're a kid, this is why I went and had to be with these llamas. The more you do things that are like childish, you know, childhood stuff, the younger you'll stay. I really believe that. I truly, truly. Oh, we have one card out here. What is it? Juggling some things, are we? Okay, so we're off of the air signs. What are we on? We're juggling here. We're juggling. We're juggling. Where is the damn mouse? Hello? There it is. Okay. So what are we on now? Let's get this out of here. Fires. Thank you. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Fire signs. Here we go. Fire signs. All right. Boom. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Whew. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of tingles coming in from my night side for you guys. A lot of shadow, draconian is coming through. I can't shake the Drax tonight. Okay. And we got packs flipping. We're going to take those. Yes. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands. Major Life Arcana, the Dreamer. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. And the Ego. These are different kinds of cards. And the Seven of Coin. So the Page of Swords has already come out, and I believe it came out in the very first position for one of the other groups of signs. So, you know, you're listening for your sun, moon, and rising. So you may be a fire sign that has some air or whatever, or one of, you get it, right? Go and check out those others, because I don't know if it was the last one or it was the one before, but I know that came out in the exact same position. You know, you have two very majors here. The Dreamer, it says to start new. You know, this is about moving forward, trusting yourself, knowing that you can do this. You know, in your heart, you can really start in a pure slate, right? Everything's a clean slate because we're releasing old stories. We're moving into the new timeline, okay? But the challenge here, now I'm getting tingled on the left. The challenge here is, okay, come on. The challenge here is, do you have the balls to do it? Okay. Because, you know, with this ego, you know, you may feel like you don't want to be in your body anymore. You're like wanting to leave the body, but not kill yourself. Like you're just wanting to escape, I feel like, with this situation. I feel like you're looking forward to things, yes, but I feel like you already escaped to somewhere, or you're wanting to escape. It's like, I've been held down long enough. But you have to learn some acceptance here, right? This right here, coming in from outside of you, is a Seven of Earth, Seven of Coin. This means you're tending to something, or someone outside of you is tending to something. They're very patient. This has been going on for a while. You know, they've been there waiting, but also growing with you at the same time. But there's a lot of patience. This card also came out last read in a different deck. 4 different tarot decks tonight. That's crazy. you know, it's like you have money, you have coin, you're doing good, but you're not completion yet, and it's taken time, and it's becoming aggravating. That came on upside down, and it's the moon. Major life event, major arcana of the moon. Well, we do have a full moon in Gemini coming out next Monday. Okay, so this moon, you know, we really want to listen to the higher guidance that's coming through. You have the dreamer and the moon. The moon can also be illusion, bullshift. This guy can also be like a sneaky spy. That is also my sneaky spy. It's kind of like watching and waiting while you're dreaming and jumping. Shit. I think I'm holding these upside down. Yes, I am. All right. I love it. You got my law of attraction card. This is a major. Oh, sorry. Here's a major. So half of this read is very solidified in taking a chance, releasing and accepting who you are in this situation. It says, and I don't always read these, but it says, listen to your intuition, pay attention to the signs. The divine unnecessary worry is happening. Let go of your fears. Revelations will make everything clear. This is looking down the road and saying, okay, I'm going to own my own company by the end of next year. And I'm going to be set up with my own company. This is, I'm going to have that raise by the end of next year. And I'm going to show them. And this is how I'm going to do it. And projecting a plan. Projecting an outcome to come your way. You know, solidifying it in your vision. That is the card to go with. Because you are the dreamer. You're fiery. You're passionate. You got to go. You got to play. It's just the way it is. I understand. I have an Aries moon. Alright. And then we have 8 of coin. So you have the 7 of coin and 8 of coin. Interesting. Okay. Continue to work at this. Continue to work at this. Why? What's on the bottom? 5. Focusing on the negative. Things not turning out the way you anticipated. Forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. And look, there's the moon. So, you have the moon right here. With the dreamer. Oh my shit. Sorry y'all. I got to look up sometimes. I get all in this. I feel like there could be somebody else looking at the negative. And you were like, nope, that's not happening. We're going to keep working at this. And that's why that's in the past. Because that's on the bottom. Boom. Let's keep going and see what the hidden realms have to say. Whew. Whew. Okay, I feel something. Okay. Oh, shit. All right, hidden realms. Here we go. Here we go. I'm so glad y'all are here. This is fun. Thank you. Sacred union, partnership, and romance. Something might be hot. Something might be coming to this. The Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, and patience. I just said that. The Desert Prince, survival, false promises. You know, not, and this is a sneaky card. I'm just going to put that out there for about 20% of you. Yeah. Okay, we're not going into the tarot. We're going into the astrology cards. Okay. Mars. Well, there. Mars rules Aries and it rules Scorpio. So maybe that has something to do with this. Mars just got himself completely reset. Completely. For a 2-year transit. Won't happen again for 2 years. And it won't happen again for over 30 years. in Scorpio. I'll be dead, hopefully. I'll be gone. I'll be transcended in flesh suit. Be like, I'm in the sea and I'm good. Anyway, you guys, like, this is like taking your power, taking your drive and everything, your passions and everything you want to do, and really seeking it in with that patience as you grow steadily. But you're on it. Mars is on it. Mars don't rest. Mars does not rest. So we just got to stay on it, fire signs. Stay on it. Even if it's the smallest little thing that you do towards that vision every day. Even if it's only just envisioning it. That's way more powerful than you realize, right? Okay, and then on the bottom, you have the first house. What people see and the impression you give. The first house, that is you. Everything about you and the essence of you in this incarnation. You know, it is even you at that highest self level, because you're embodying more of your highest self through the fire of all of this. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. We'll put that there so you can see that too. Okay. Mystic Martian for the fire signs. Take a deep breath and just smell the success coming your way, fire signs. Even though you have challenges, even though it's just, you know, it's like shit. But it's something exciting is inside you and you can feel it and you know it's coming. Right there. The Taigetans, resilient, bold, and sassy. The Taigetans, I love them. Okay, hold on. Let's get this. Resilient, bold, and sassy. You got the Taigetans, fire signs. Get it. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. All right. And yeah, I know I say it. I can hear you in the YouTube replay, fire sign. I know I say it with a redneck, like Texas twang, but hey, y'all. That's what it's about right here. I love this. Predominantly reside on Cetus, the whale constellation, Cetus, which is relatively near Earth, only 12 light years away. They are humanoid with an olive tanned complexion and black hair. Some say they look Mediterranean, Slavic, or even South American. Like Pleiadians, they have slightly strong, browny legs. Their nose are broad and they're mostly short, Roman crew style cuts. Taigetans prefer to reside in secluded dwellings. They are in alliance with the Pleiadians. All off-planet societies have shared similar historical experiences of being preyed upon during the Draconian invasions. The Taigetans' history of being victimized by predatory species is still raw, and they have battling wounds. It's like these are the Chiron wounded healer beings. Their intense grudge in this area is very obvious. Their focus is raising awareness of a covert mind control technique, and they are concerned about the small grays that aren't even real. They talk in a very guttural tone and are very demonstrative and audacious when they talk. The motherships are huge plasma crafts. The Taigetans are known to be brilliant pilots and galactic navigators. So they basically they can fly around and they get all pissy and then they want to go and throw a fit about something. It's kind of like these cards, actually, if you think about it from that angle. But I love it. On the bottom, your shadow self. Denial, projecting, shame, guilt, fear that you hold within. Pulling that out. Pulling that out. Pulling that out. Sealing it in. All right. There we go. Thank you so much to the fire signs. What an amazing, fun reading. Interesting reading. I hope you got something out of it. I'm super high from the energies, as this always happens. No, I'm not drinking or anything like that. I just get very high from the energies as it goes along, and I get a little, like, gone. So it's like, yeah, this is where I'm really thankful for the moderators. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Who is next? And do we have like one more or two more? I'm really... water, I think, isn't it? Yeah. I have to be at the dentist in the morning. Really early. Like at 7:30. Thank you. There's always a link in like the description for those of you on Facebook. If you want to just hit accept from eCam, just accept, you'll see it. Then you can have your name shown, or you just stay Facebook user. Just know that I don't know who you are. But I'm happy you're here. And there's a lot more people over on the YouTube. That's where everybody pretty much gravitates to. But thank you, everybody here on Facebook. All right, we are good. We'll shuffle those. We'll shuffle these for the next reading. Okay. And I think I did these, but just for fair. Oh, one wants to speak. The map maker of destiny. You can't make this stuff up. That just came out for the previous reading, didn't it? Wow. So really, this is like for collective, for everybody here, you know. This is the map maker of destiny. Let's just stop for a second. Okay. So let's just kind of sit for a minute. And let's breathe. Oh, it's so funny how the Matrix always brings in some comedy when you're trying to be serious about your breath. And then it says, what are you doing? Just go with it. The map maker. I want you to really embody and think of what it would be like to literally be a map maker of destiny. How would you write your destiny? It's kind of like the contest I have going for Sagittarius season. You have to send me an email that says what your mantra and what your vision is for this next coming year of 2024. The year I'm calling the year of ascended. What is the vision if you were a map maker? Like, envision that in your body. You can envision just the knowledge. Like, often I'll envision the knowledge of something, because maybe I want to go back into it deeper later, but right now I just want to like code that stuff in like an AI, right? And you can just sit and breathe, and it takes like 2 minutes, and just breathe, not even 2 minutes, like a minute, and breathe it in, and then code that in, that is an energy that you are embodying to dive deeper into later. So I feel like that is really for everybody. I just wanted to pull that one. And wow, interesting that flew out. No, we're not taking more poppers right now. I got to get moving. Let's go. Water signs: Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Okay. Take these off. This little one is for the water signs. They said that you need this. sacral, because we are merging the sacral with the root. And as it goes around, it gives us the frequency. Oh, yes, it's so good. Une shimokahane, une shikimehai. Have a little bitty baby orange andara in there for the sacral. Wear orange, water signs. Wear golds, orange colors, fall colors. Eat oranges. Eat apricots. Eat pumpkin. Yeah, it's time for some pumpkin, water signs. Wow. And you're going to get to have the Tarot Illuminati, one of my older decks. I love this deck, and it's going to actually sit here with this Shaman's Stone. Shaman's Dream Stone, excuse me. I don't know if September Libra is still here, but I got your star right here. She made me this star for my birthday, and it literally has 5 different stones and a stone star in the center. I wanted to grab it and show it. Okay, this has so much code. It's so beautiful and so much love put into this. Look at this. See? And it has all these little tails, feathers, peacock feather, all these different stones in there. Oh, there. Sorry. See? I love it. Good job. She made it. I'm going to put it back this way because I'm scared I'll knock it off if I don't stand up. I don't want to stand up. Okay. Water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. What do our lovely intuitives have to... Okay, that card landed. Okay, I'm just going to... I can't move it that far. Damn. Okay, look. Do you see how it has edges like that? This card landed like this. It landed like that. Like up. It's the heartbreak card. It's also like I'm hearing, you know, you had to make this choice. You didn't have any choice but to make this choice. That's what I'm hearing. And then we have the Chariot, major life event, major arcana, the Chariot. Challenge is to find victory in an unstable situation. The challenge is to overcome at all odds through the heartache, through the fear, through the hurt feelings. Water signs, you must find victory. You are powerful. Use your intuition. Use your visionary. You've got Neptune trining. Okay, this is not committed like that. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. Patience. More patience. So earlier tonight we had the 7 of Coins come out twice. 2 different decks. Now here's the 3rd deck and you're getting the major of that. See, the minor arcana and the major arcana have cards that match each other. Just one's a lower frequency, less energy. These are the more powerful ones. Major life event. Your new perspective is going to help you to overcome and achieve and win. I'm holding these upside down. Yes, I am. Someone outside you feels extremely bored, left out. They've been given many opportunities. I don't feel like this is just one golden cup from God. By the way, Cups is water energy. It is your energy. This could be a water sign, could not. But this is someone outside of you for sure. This is not you that is heartbroken. And you're living with it. And you're feeling it as well. You may not be living with it, but you're feeling like you've got it. Like you care about this whole situation so much. And you want to come in and just rush in and make it better. This is what the Prince of Wands does. He's the fiery, most passionate, Knights bring messages. They bring understanding. They bring information. But they leave. It's also going to be just quick information, passionate things happening, drastic things happening. It's going to take something drastic. Thank you. It's going to take something drastic. Shit. Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're dealing with. But you have 1, 2, 3 majors. One of my most challenging cards. This could even be death. Death of a situation. Death of a self. Kind of like an old self is dying. So that the new, even though this is unstable. See, this is victory at all odds. This is overcoming many things. This challenge position is not an easy card. Even though it's a good, positive card, it is victory. It is something coming in good. But it's in the challenge state. And it's just got this Prince of Wands here. And this Prince of Wands, I don't trust. Whoever the fire sign is, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I don't trust it. But there's somebody that's just, I feel very heartbroken, very sad. They don't want to do nothing. They don't get up. They don't go moving. They don't do shit. They just are sad in their life. Very sad. And you're wanting to overcome this victory. You're wanting to move forward with this. The Queen of Pentacles, she is large and in charge. She is Capricorn energy, okay? And she is going to be successful at all costs. She is after her coin. She's after her prestige. She cares about who she is. She has integrity. But she's stopped and waiting and looking at something and reviewing something in order to gain the victory. And I feel like some things have been coming in fast towards whoever this other individual is. And the individual could be you, some of you, but I feel like this is really somebody around you. On the bottom, you got King of Cups. There you are, water signs, sitting proud in your throne. Knowing who the self is. Knowing the power that you are. Way more powerful than any other. You got to have that knowing because you are creator. King of Cups. Why is he here? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Because you were given something wonderful. Or you gained something and built something wonderful. This is like the epitome of having every single thing you could possibly want in this world. Monetarily as well. It's success. It's long-term, ancient success. It's like, you've done this before. You've done this before. You can get there again. You just got to realize everything starts with the heart and the vision. The heart and the vision. You must do the visionary work. Okay? That's important. All right. We'll get a Hidden Realms card for you. Hidden Realms for the beautiful, lovely water signs. Whoops, there it went. The Eagle King, the big picture. What is your big picture? I was just saying, what's your vision? It's all through your heart space. You must think with your heart. Your mind is going to stay on that loop, and it's going to go back to the old stories. You got to just stop it with the mind. No more mind, heart mind, higher cosmic heart, where you enter and leave the body. Right where I have this stone, okay? Right there. Very important spot. Also, they're saying tapping. So you find your collarbone here, and you go right below it, just about an inch, where there's a little indentation. You'll feel it. It's right in the center, right at the top, right underneath. You can feel it right there. And you just tap. Tap it out. Tap, 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 tap. Water signs. Oh, it feels so good. And it activates your cellular structure within your DNA. Whew. Okay, very good. It enlightens. It helps you instantly feel lighter. Instantly. If you're doing it regularly. Okay, on the bottom you had the sun dancers, which is joyful, celebration, abundance. I think we already had that once. Interesting. Very interesting. Now let's also get you a planetary card. What is the... Okay. Chiron. You got Chiron. Your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach the remedies. Chiron was cast away by his own family. He wasn't wanted, you know. But then he made ultimate sacrifices for those people that didn't want him. You know, it's that you have to make sacrifices and go through the dark, horrible crap in order to come out the other side victorious. And you have to have patience and see things from a different type of view than you probably ever have in your life if you want to get there. That's what I feel. This person outside of you is going to have to figure out their shit. 12th house is on the bottom of the deck. 12th house. There it is again. I think it's come up for 3 readings now. Wow. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. Pick your battles. Pick your battles, water signs. All right. Now, Chiron. I love having the Eagle King with Chiron because I could see them traveling together, even though this isn't the same deck. It's 2 different decks, but look, you know, you can see they would travel together. Those images are beautiful and they're activating. Very good. You can always screenshot. Yes, I hear you in the YouTube replay. Thank you for being here. You're my awesome time travelers. Here we go. Water side. There it is. Ouroboros. Infinity, eternal, past life. Been doing this so many times. The Vegans. Solitude, independent, and peace. This is what we want right here. Yes, sir. That's what we want right there. And then, oh my gosh, the Merkaba is there. The Merkaba. The Merkaba wanted to speak. I have the Merkaba on my ring. I took my ring off to play. And yeah, it's my wedding ring because I'm married to my travels. That's right. My ring's back on. They made me feel better. Okay. So I think we've read the Merkaba before on this show, I believe. So let's read the Vegan. I like the Vegans. I actually resonate with the Vegans. But I'm not sure. I mean, I have a little bit in my starseed lineage, but I don't think it's super strong. 23. All right. Vegan beings reside on planet Vega. They're also called Alpha Lyra, the brightest star of the northern Lyra constellation. The Vegans have their own solar system, Vegan beings are ancestral refugees from the ancient Lyra Draco Wars. They are peaceful. They do not participate in galactic politics, wars. They take neutral stance on all complex dramas. They are culturally around 250 years ahead of the Pleiadians and stand 60 feet tall. Vegan beings are highly self-sufficient and very autonomous civilization. They are spiritually guided by the Andromedan Council, and the Vegan beings are natural healers and care deeply towards nature and the natural environment. Yeah. Their name suggests they are vegans, only eating raw organic, raw plant life. They consider consumption of dead animals a foul crime against nature. Most vegan beings are humanoid, though hybrid vegan beings have genetic characteristics of nearby ETs. Retreat, solitude, self-direction. That would be a very good idea with these types of cards. Travel in your Merkaba water signs. You literally just, when you sit down to meditate, envision yourself. Even if you're doing visionary works, it's just going to take a couple of minutes when you're on a break from work or something. You're sitting outside. Just remember to put yourself in that Merkaba. Just like really envision that you're literally that Merkaba and you're right in the center of it. And they're both spinning different directions. It's great. It's a wonderful trip if you make those intentions before you go traveling. I think that's it for the night. Thank you to the water signs. Oh my gosh, this has been a fun evening, guys. I am so happy to have joined all of you with you on this Tuesday night or Wednesday morning down under for our New Zealand and Australia. So thank you so much for being here. This has been fun. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Oh, please don't cry. Oh no. What's the matter? Oh no. She's like, oh no. Oh, okay. Let's all send love. Let's send love on over to. I just put my rings on, but I can do this. I can do it with them, and it might make a ring. I'm gonna send this to you, Sarah Lynn. Una mekelu shinguku nahai. Una shikumu nahena ko nahai. Inuna kia nuch shikumakahana. Inukikina tuju. Una ma kikunai. Inokai inai shimai. In Lakesh. Remember, all of my information is down below if this resonated with you. Also, there's all kinds of info down there and intel. Go check out my social medias. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if this resonated. And if you'd like to be a contributor, we do giveaways every month, and this helps me to pay for the actual giveaways. Sponsors come in and they help and assist, but we always also add to it. And we would love for you to be a contributor. So thank you so much. That's kind of like your way of sending out love around this world, because I pay for the postage. This is about people receiving items or readings or sessions or whatever it is because you're meant to. It's code. It'll change your life, and you're giving, therefore you're receiving, even if it's only a small amount, so anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday here, and remember, make sure you email me and get it on the contest so that you email me your vision and your mantra, And then I am going to read all those, and one of you is going to win a full 1 hour and a half session with me, and the other is going to win just a tarot card read. So that's going to be a second, because I'm going to do first place and second place. And then your mantra and your vision will probably be used in a meme. Okay, so I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Walk in the light, spread the sparkle. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't kill your parents or your brother or your sister, your uncle, your aunt, or that one person that annoys you. Just lead with your heart. You'll be all right.